Today we're going to be making chicken and noodles. You'll have to check out my other video where we made the noodles. And we're going to start out first with cooking some of the chicken. We've got a little bit of olive oil there that I'm going to put in there. And we got some cubed up chicken. And we don't need to cook this all the way, but we're going to start with that. Want to brown it up just a little bit. And we're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. And once this browns up, I'll come right back to you. Okay, so I have a pound of chicken that I had sauteed in the olive oil. And it, like I said, it's not fully cooked. And you can cook it a little bit longer to get a little more color to it. I'm just going to go ahead and go for it here. So to this, I'm going to add about a cup of carrots. I got about a cup of celery and 1 white onion. And we're going to saute this for a little while and let it cook down. Once the onions are kind of clear, then it'll be time to add our broth. Okay, so the onions are now translucent, and now we're going to add our chicken broth, which I actually make with, I got 8 cups of water. And then I'm going to add chicken bouillon. Now I get this in a big container from Walmart in the Mexican aisle. And I'm going to add about 6 teaspoons of that bouillon in here to make my broth. Okay, so we're going to bring this up to a boil, and then we're going to let it simmer until the veggies are almost soft. And then we're going to add our homemade noodles. Okay, so now our veggies have come to a boil, and they've been boiling for a little while now, and they're almost soft. So then we're going to add all of the noodles. Now I don't have a specific time on how long that you cook these noodles. You're just going to kind of test them every now and then, and whenever it feels like all of the flour has cooked out of it and is firm, then they are done. Okay, so now our noodles are done cooking, and we could be done with this. This is technically chicken and noodle soup, but I want to add some extra. We're going to go a little further on, and we're going to make this a creamy chicken noodle soup. So I'm going to add a full brick of cream cheese, and I'm also going to add a can of cream of chicken. This is with herbs, so it just adds a little extra seasoning to it. And then I'm going to end up with putting in a little bit of sage. Sage always goes good with chicken. And then we're just going to kind of stir this and warm it up and melt the cheese, and then we will be ready to eat. This is our creamy chicken and noodle. Hope you enjoy. Have a blessed week.